What is going on YouTube? Jon Venus here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys vegan protein items or groceries and foods that you can get at Whole Foods Market. So I'm here right now, about to go in. So since we're talking about protein, we're going to start here at the actual supplement aisle for protein powder. And what you see right there, on this side you got the regular protein that is non-vegan or non-plant-based. And then all of this, all the way to that side, is all plant-based protein. So you can see here, we got Sun Warrior, which is an amazing brand as well. We got Ancient Nutrition, we got Garden of Life up here. We have Ollie, which I haven't tried. We got Orgain, we got this brand Vega, and loads of different ones. There's no shortage of protein powder. Some are made of pea protein, some are soy, some are hemp, quinoa. And then we are reaching the nuts and seeds aisle. A very simple way to get a lot of protein. We got the almonds, which is high in protein. Most nuts and seeds are high in protein. I would avoid going for cashews and macadamia nuts, although they are often the most tasty. They're not the highest in protein, so I'll definitely shoot for things like organic dry roasted almonds, or something like a trail mix with pistachios and almonds and a mix of nuts, because that's always going to have a good amount of protein in there. Pistachios are always nice too. Peanuts are of course a great option as well. And then seeds are of course amazing. Pumpkin seeds, a great way to increase your protein intake, as well as iron. And then you got sunflower seeds, you got flax seeds here, and then my favorite, the hemp seeds, goes well in smoothies on top of oatmeal, all kinds of stuff. So definitely get your hemp seeds in. And now we make our way to the cereal aisle. So cereal is not something that I eat a lot of and don't recommend too much, but if you want a boost of protein, these Kashi Go cereals are amazing. They're granola, which is super dangerous and addicting for me, but you got like 10 grams of protein per serving. If we're talking healthy cereal, this is the one that I would recommend, the Ezekiel 4-9. This has got the most amazing ingredients, and it's also got 7 grams of protein per half a cup, which is really good. And then you got the mueslis and these things that are pretty clean without sugar and oil. So those are also good ways of boosting your protein. Not going to be as high as something like this or the Kashi Go, but mueslis and oatmeal, which we're going to get to right now, are always pretty high in protein and a good way to boost your protein intake up. So you got the typical Bob's red mill oatmeal that everyone has, half a cup. We have 6 grams of protein, which is pretty good, which is why oatmeal has always been a staple in my diet. And then moving on to the legumes and other types of grains, we got some black lentils here. Lentils are super high in protein, so you have 1/4 of a cup, which is 43 grams, and we have 11 grams of protein in that. It's really good. Goes well in so many Indian dishes, and just making a simple meal of rice and lentils, or rice and split peas, or rice and black beans, or navy beans, or kidney beans is gonna be amazing. Oh, check it out, Dr. McDougall making a feature on the channel. What's up, Mac? So let's use a black bean as an example. So we got 110 calories for 1/4 of a cup, or 48 grams, and that is 11 grams of protein. We also have things like quinoa, which is an amazing complete source of protein, and also probably my favorite, the refried pinto beans. So good. And then we get to my favorite section, which is the tofu section. So tofu is essentially my favorite way to get my protein in. So we got loads of different varieties here. We got silken tofu, firm tofu, extra firm, we got softer, we got hemp tofu. And then over here we have the tempeh. This is the tempeh that I usually get, the Light Life. It's fermented, it's super high in protein, 18 grams of protein per serving, which is 100 grams. Very high in protein and very healthy, and digests super well. So here we got the Muk Meats too, which is not something that I recommend eating for health, but if you want to boost your protein and you're in a rush, these Beyond breakfast sausages or the ground meat or any of the other products are going to be amazing. And then we have loads of different ones here too that you can try out. Jackfruit, seitan, all kinds of stuff. And here we have the plant-based milk aisle. So a lot of people do tend to, want to boost their protein with milk. And I find that a lot of them have a good amount of protein. So the Ripple one, for example, has 8 grams of protein, which is a lot. It's expensive, it's like $5. But if you go to the original soy milk, it's $3. And it's also got like 7 grams of protein per cup. That is really fantastic. And then over here we have the frozen mock meat section, which is a lot, you know, of Gardein. So we got, you know, things like black bean burgers, we have finished meals, we have chicken, we have, you know, pork lookalikes. So I'm not gonna go too much into depth, but what I like the most out of these is this one, the Gardein Mandarin Orange. So delicious. And then we come to the bread section, and there's a lot of good stuff here, but you know, when it comes down to bread, the only selection that I would go for is only the healthiest ingredients and the one that is highest in protein. And this one, the Ezekiel, which is a Good for Life brand, has it all figured out. So this one is super clean, and it actually has a ton of protein, a surprising amount. So you have a serving size of 1 slice, which is 34 grams, and you have 5 grams of protein in there. Pretty amazing considering that this is just a slice of bread. The protein bar aisle, this is massive, and it's got a lot of whole food bars, protein bars. I'm gonna focus on the protein bars right now. These are the ones that I would definitely go for because they have the least amount of ingredients. These are 21 grams of protein, only 190 calories to 210 calories, depending on which flavor you pick. But some of the other favorite ones that I tend to go for taste, definitely the Nougat Dark, so good. And the Nougat Slim ones are a little bit more macro friendly. Some of them are not vegan, by the way, so watch out for that. Builder's bars, 20 grams of protein, something that I always used to enjoy before. And even if you're not getting actual protein bars, these whole food bars do have protein because they're made of nuts and things like that. So this is my favorite whole food bar, like peanut butter chocolate chip. You're gonna get so addicted. The chocolate chips, obviously not the best, but you know, it does make it so indulgent, so good. The Lara bars are amazing. Let me know if you've had Lara bars in the comments below. And then if you're in a rush and you just want some protein on the go in the car, you can always go to the fridge and pick up one of these Quinoa protein shakes, plant-based protein. There's a bunch of different brands out here, but that's definitely my favorite one. Oh, and I was just walking past these seaweed, kind of like nori sheets and these things. Pretty much half of the weight of seaweed and sea vegetables is going to be protein. So sprinkle that on top of your food, make sushi. And then I figured I'd show you guys some of my favorite vegan protein snacks. So this is probably my favorite brand, Outstanding Foods. Super high in protein, does taste like pork rinds. Then we have this one that I just discovered, and it is just beyond amazing. I prefer the sweet Dijon, which is like a mustard flavor, and this Mystique barbecue is also equally as good. And then we have the Hippies, which probably most of you guys are familiar with. This is one of my favorite kind of treats. The white cheddar flavor is the best for me. The Lenny and Larry's cookies, I've been eating them for years, and it's always had a special place in my heart. And then we have a little bit of a healthier snack. So we have these chickpea snacks right here. So they're roasted chickpeas with salt. Some of them are flavored and have like ranch flavor. They're all plant-based. If you want to have a healthy treat that is still high in protein, some roasted chickpeas will do the job. And then we have these beef jerkies right here. So the Louisville vegan jerkies. These are amazing. Yeah, those are my favorite protein vegan snacks.